Hey everybody, I'm Justin McKeffey from BlueJeans Product Marketing, and today I'm joined by Jen McManus, our VP of People Operations. Jen, how are you?
I'm doing great, Justin. How are you?
I'm doing well. You know, we've heard a lot of recent news in the last couple of weeks about large companies that have started to ask some of their employees or even all of their employees to work from home. And for some of those folks, that might be a brand new experience. And so we want to give them a couple of helpful tips about how to maintain culture and keep the employee vibe alive, if you will, from an HR perspective. So who better to talk to? So we're going to jump into a couple of these questions. Jen, first of all, speaking specifically to people that don't commonly work from home, what tips do you have on keeping the culture alive with your colleagues?
I think the most important thing is to look at video as more of a conversation rather than a stressful event where you might typically only use video for large group meetings such as forecast calls, training sessions, or things of those nature. But it's just like you're calling your other coworkers where you would normally pick up maybe your cell phone and give them a call. It's a lot easier just to click join and have them join a quick meeting and talk about everyday work that you have going on that you would normally have with the person sitting next to you or down the hallway. And it can be anywhere from a conversation for 5 or 10 minutes to maybe an hour meeting that you may need to do via video versus in person at the office.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, video makes all the difference, and it makes it a heck of a lot more conversational, that's for sure. Second question, what are some good ways to fight the isolation of spending more time on your own while working at home?
Well, I know one thing that really helps is music. If you're one that enjoys music, you don't have the competition with other groups in your surroundings. You can play it as loud or quiet as you like and without headphones. So that's one way. Get some fresh air. I know when I'm home working, I tend to work longer because I'm not having to fight with the commute. So for those of you that have pets, go for a quick walk, get out the door. And unfortunately for some of us moms, we throw in a couple loads of laundry here and there to kind of just keep the house running.
Get the daily chores done and crank the music up to 11. There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
Excellent. All right. And finally, what advice do you have for employees that are feeling under the weather?
Well, I think the most important thing is if you are absolutely sick and under the weather is get lots of rest, get lots of sleep and fluids, and don't work at all. That is the number one thing. But I know for many, they may not be very sick. They may have a cold, cough, and just feel under the weather. I think given, this day and age and with our technology, go home and use BlueJeans in order to conduct the business that you would normally do on site. And then you'll have that flexibility to take a nap if you need to, or just to manage your own health, but still have that availability of being able to conduct the same work that you would do in person at your home in your comfortable environment.
Sounds good and great advice. Jen, thank you so much for those tips today. And for everybody else watching, if you'd like to learn more about working remote, please visit BlueJeans.com.